Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So I got a request from somebody, and I thought it was a great idea. Um, Today I'm going to do the 5 surprise teams this year, or 5 potential sleeper picks for teams that I never would have thought would be doing this well, and I never thought would have any chance of even competing for the postseason. Never mind winning the whole thing. I don't know about that, but like competing for the postseason, potentially there. So I want to go over 5 teams today that are playing really well right now when they probably shouldn't be. So, and with a shortened season, you never really know. We're 20-something games in now, or about 20 games in for most of the teams, and the next block of 20 games is really going to determine whether they're in contention or not. So, with that, let's get to it. All right, number 5. Right now they're 9-8. Okay, and if you haven't seen my MLB trade deadline predictions video, take a look in the description. It's down below. This stuff will make more sense if you watch that other video, so I encourage you to take a look at it. Okay, so this team's 9-8, and I think this is one of the teams that can make several trades, being sellers, and either continue playing the way they are, or actually, potentially play even better. All right, and that team is the Detroit Tigers. Okay, I have it right here. Detroit Tigers. Okay. I'm just going to do the initials or the abbreviated name. They could trade several guys, several mainstays, and collect a whole bunch of prospect capital in return, and still play fairly well. Contending for the division, I don't know, but in the Central, but I never thought they'd be 9-8 right now. I thought they were going to be like 2-58 this year. That's number 5. Number 4. Team is 11-7. Their veteran players have actually been playing better than they have over the recent years, and their younger players are developing as well. And they have a couple of really high draft picks over the last few years as well for being such a crappy team. But being from the AL East, Baltimore Orioles are my number 4 surprise team. And again, these are teams that could potentially, with the expanded playoff format from 10 to 16 teams, you never know, and one of these teams might be able to sneak in and shock everybody. Crazier things have happened. So that's number 4. Number 3, they're in a team that I think is kind of on the cusp or getting ready to compete, even though they're in a very tough division. They're 11-9 right now. They do have the number 2 farm system in Major League Baseball, and I have them being buyers at the trading deadline. I actually have them making 2 significant moves, so make sure you watch that video. Number 3 team, San Diego Padres. And again, with the young nucleus, Manny Machado, a bunch of other players, you think they should be good, but they haven't really put it together yet. But they have this young, Fernando Tatis, and this young nucleus of developing players, combined with veterans, but they're still a couple of moves away. But surprisingly enough, they're 11-9 right now. Number 2, this one is a shocker to me. They're 9-4. They haven't played as many games because of COVID prevented them from playing some games. They had to shut things down a little bit. But they have the number 4 farm system in Major League Baseball. They're also consistent. They're consistent. They have a young group and a manager who does really well at developing young players. And surprisingly enough, the 9-4, they're in a very tough division. The Miami Marlins. They've been consistently bad, but they're kind of slowly coming out of there and slowly developing. And again, I have them making a pretty solid trade too at the deadline. And my number 1 team, they're 12-7. They're also in a tough division. I have them making several trades at the trading deadline. Not necessarily being sellers or buyers. I have them doing both. But I have them still winning. So, and that team is the Colorado Rockies. Okay, these are my 5 surprise teams. Okay. Teams that I didn't think they would be playing this well right now. Some of them I thought should be, but didn't think they would be. Like the Miami Marlins, they're right down there with Baltimore and Detroit for me as the 3 worst teams in baseball. So it's surprising to see all 3 of them on this list. Okay, and I have 4 out of 5 of these teams having pretty significant activity at the trading deadline. Make sure you watch that video. And by the way, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Hope you like stuff like this because I'm going to continue putting them out. And take a look at all my other videos. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Please hit that notification so that you're alerted anytime I put a new video out. Thank you for my regular supporters. You guys and gals are the best. okay? And hit that notification next to it. And even if you don't plan on subscribing, please hit the thumbs up on the video. It really helps YouTube grow through, share it through its algorithm as well. So that's my 5 surprise teams, my 5 potential sleeper picks for 2020. And let me know what you think. Put some feedback in the comments down below. I welcome dialogue. I respond to all comments, as everybody knows. And look out for each other out there. Be safe. Talk to you next time.